Hi, Ruby. So you're one of the first service children we've worked with on the Families Programme over the past year. Tell me about being a military child.
It's definitely been challenging, especially like educational wise, because moving to lots of different schools, it can have a massive impact, like missing out on like educational opportunities and stuff like that and having to relearn new things. And I think even socially as well, it's been quite challenging, having to make new friends and losing friends all the time. But it also comes with like opportunities, which can be great as well, like traveling and just like experiencing new cultures as well.
So how many different schools have you been to, and whereabouts around the world have you been to for schools?
I've been to a good 7 schools in total, and one of those was abroad in Cyprus for a couple of years.
What point are you at now with your education, and what's next for Ruby?
I'm currently in my second year of college, so I'm starting to look at universities and where I want to study next to develop my career, basically.
And what sort of thing do you want to do?
I think I'd like to go into clinical psychology, and especially in like neuropsychology and stuff like that.
Awesome. Really, really interesting. So how has working with the Forces Employment Charity had an impact on your outlook over the last year?
It's definitely helped a lot, especially because they've helped me so much with what I want to do, like for future career-wise, and how I can like get there considering even though my education has been impacted. So for example, I can't go to some unis that I would like to because where I've moved to, the school only offers a certain amount of qualifications, and sometimes those qualifications aren't right for the uni I want to go to. But the charity has been really helpful in helping me figure out the ways to get there to where I want to be.
What's the best piece of advice that you think the team have given you so far?
I think the best piece of advice would probably be just focusing well and making sure focusing on myself and make sure knowing what I want to do and trying to stick to that plan of what I want to do and get to where I want to be in myself rather than relying on other people to tell me what to do and what not to do. So it's very good for just thinking about myself and being how do I want to get there? What route do I want to go down?
I think that's really important as well. I think that sort of that clarity of idea, and you seem to have that where you want to go,
yeah,
and how to grasp those opportunities. What piece of advice would you give somebody else in your position right now?
For somebody else in my position, I would say that honestly, I think talking to someone is probably going to be the best thing to help if you have any worries about anything, or if your situation, if it's been impactful into your life, whether that's educational wise or social wise, either way. I think just talking to someone can just really help calm you down and figure out those situations.
And have you found a difference between talking to the Forces Employment team and maybe talking to people in school?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Do you find that they get your situation a bit more?
Yeah, I feel the charity is so much more understanding. I feel when I go to college, there's not much available to me. If I want to talk to someone, they don't really understand. There's no one who's been through the same type of thing who can help be oh, maybe try this. Whereas a charity has been really helpful because they actually understand what I've been through and what I need to do to avoid that.
What kind of things has Kelly been able to do to help you?
Kelly has been able to help me reach out to other charities who might be able to help fund me with my travel costs to college, but she's also helped me to expand my knowledge on what I want to do career-wise. So she's helped me look at different apprenticeships and different universities and writing my CV, ready to go do part-time jobs and stuff like that. So it's been really helpful.
What do you think has been the thing that's had the biggest impact in that time?
So the biggest impact in that time is that Kelly and you guys have really helped me to give me motivation to actually go out and try those new things and look to what I can do for where I want to be, really. So she's helped me to look at work placements and all stuff like that, which has really helped to push me out my comfort zone and make me a better person to try and really benefit my future.